Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
One Colwich veteran comes from a long line of patriots.
As Vietnam was raging, he dropped out of college to serve. Gwen Bevel and photojournalist Nick Kiefer share his story in tonight's Veteran Salute.
Dave Hilger was a member of the college rifle team, so he thought he would become an Army sniper. It was just a few days into basic, though, when one of his fellow recruits was injured and their leader threw him a medic bag. From then on, Hilger, better known as Doc, knew what he was destined to do.
But sometimes it was so dense that I couldn't see a guy from here to him.
Dave Hilger says there were no front lines. The enemy was all around them in the heart of the Vietnam jungle.
I had shoestrings tied on my calves of my jungle fatigues to keep the leeches from crawling up your pants legs.
It was guerrilla warfare Hilger signed himself up for.
There was a lot of good men over there, and I knew that they were dying, and I thought, man, I'm not going to sit here and just have the good life.
He says as a combat medic, he took an oath to sustain and preserve life at all cost.
It was our job. That I always was very thankful, even then, that these mothers and fathers didn't see what we saw.
Hilger says medics are trained to never betray a comrade with their eyes.
They're pinned on your eyes, and if you show shock or don't know what to do or hopelessness, they sense it.
He says they offered that hope to real heroes.
I've had a young soldier crying for his mother when he was dying. I've seen little kids die.
Hilger says many combat medics live with a lot of survivor's guilt.
We suffered when we lost those men. They took a part of us with us.
Hilger wears the names of his fallen comrades on his wrist every day.
Here's my good buddy Jerry Warnstoffer. That's the only picture I got of him. He was killed 50 years ago.
He says their brotherhood will never be forgotten.
I'd do it again if I knew I was going to die over there, because I was with some of the best men I've ever known.
Hilger says he owes them.
They sacrifice it all.
And he'll continue to share their stories.
I just owe these men.
Since they were silenced more than 50 years ago.
I got 18 grandkids, 4 beautiful kids. There's a lot of blessings here that they didn't get. So you see how we feel about that.
When Hilger left for the war, he told his parents to just sell his car because he didn't think he was ever coming home. When he did, he says there was no celebrating. He said he was numb, wondering how in the world did he make it out of there alive. Here for you, Gwen Bevel, KSN News 3.
Tonight we salute Dave Hilger for his service in Vietnam.
The Devon James Injury Lawyers here with one very special veteran, and that's combat medic Dave Hilger, who served our country during Vietnam. And on behalf of all of Kansas, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.